I'm Dean Traxler, and I'm going to spend some time with you to talk about the SEBS Core today. Just as a reminder, there are 4 components to graduation. You need to complete 120 degree credits, 1 SEBS major, a set of SEBS Core, and a 2.0 cumulative average. Those 4 pieces combine to complete your degree. So we're going to focus now on the SEBS Core. Please keep in mind as we go through it that the core has to be complete in time for graduation, not at any point prior to that. So you do have the full 4 years to complete the coursework. The core is basically made up of 13 courses that satisfy a set of learning goals that your faculty have created to really put forward what you will be learning for your Rutgers degree. They are organized into 3 main areas: contemporary challenges, areas of inquiry, and cognitive skills and processes. I'll talk specifically about each course as we go along, and we'll be introducing you soon to Degree Navigator, which will be your degree audit system to help you track your progress in the core areas. The first area is contemporary challenges. As you'd expect from the name, contemporary challenges is a wide interdisciplinary area. Basically deals with courses that are going to help us look at some issue or problem often on a global scale that we're dealing with currently. Those courses could come from a variety of different departments, so you'll want to take a look at the full list so that you can make a good choice about the courses that interest you. In the contemporary challenges areas, you have to finish 2 different courses, one in diversities and social inequalities, and one in our common future. Now, I've listed some courses that are offered for fall, so while you're thinking about your fall schedule, think about some of these options. You'll have courses like Biochemistry's Molecules of Life, Environmental Design Analysis in our Landscape Architecture program, Living in the Microbial World, which comes out of microbiology. Now, all of these courses are generally for students who are not majors in those areas, so they're great introductory courses. They'll give you more information about the contemporary challenges we face, but without requiring prerequisite courses. So keep in mind, again, contemporary challenges is 2 courses by the time you graduate. We have a great environmental justice course that's a later course because it's an upper level that I always like students to consider as an option. After contemporary challenges, you're going to find our experience-based education. Now, this is a kind of separate area of the core because it really connects with the SEBS commitment to our students having classroom work that then connects to the real world. So as part of your education, we require you to do at least 3 credits in an area that's outside the classroom. What is that? That could be research, it could be internship, it could be study abroad, it could be a hands-on practicum. If you're an animal science major, you'll be doing work on the farm or with animals. So keep in mind that you'll want to think about how best to use those 3 credits. You'll be meeting with your major advisor along the way to really set up a way to choose an experience-based education that really is going to connect with your plans for the workforce or for graduate or professional education. Now, after that, we're going to encounter the areas of inquiry in the core. Areas of inquiry is the biggest part of the core. It requires 6 different classes, broken up into 3 different areas. The first is Natural Sciences, or NS. Natural Sciences requires 2 courses. As you'd expect, a lot of our majors at SEBS will fulfill these kinds of areas because we're very science-based. So if you're taking a course in general biology, it'll fulfill one of the biological areas. We break the natural sciences into 3 different areas: biological, environmental, and physical. So again, you may be already taking courses towards your interests that will fulfill this requirement. General biology, as I mentioned, is a biological course. General chemistry or general physics are physical science courses. Intro to environmental science is an environmental course. The next area is historical and social analysis. In this area, we require 3 different classes. One in a historical analysis area, which is going to encompass history courses, classics courses. It's going to give you a broad scope of time and a look at comparison of society across history. Again, you have a long list of courses you might choose from, and we do want you to focus on courses that will really interest and inspire you. In social analysis, we require 2 different courses. One of them is a governmental-based course because, we believe that students need to have a core understanding of their government and of policy. So 1 course from a policy type of course, government, and 1 course from either an economics point of view or what we call social cultural. So that might be a course like a general psychology, which is required for students interested in the health professions, sociology. It could be something, again, in a policy-based type of course, or an economics course for our environmental and business economics majors. So 3 courses in historical and social analysis total. The last areas of inquiry is the arts and humanities. We require 1 course in an arts and humanities area. So that could be creative writing, that could be a literature course or philosophy. Again, we do recommend you take a look at the long list and think about what kinds of courses would be really interesting to you and would really broaden your education. The last area of the core is cognitive skills and processes. In this area, you've got 2 different areas, 4 total courses. So 2 courses in writing and communication and 2 courses in quantitative and formal reasoning. So our writing courses, the first one, or WC, is expository writing or exposition and argument for students who are participating in either of the honors programs or college. Once you've completed expository writing, you have 1 more writing course throughout your time at Rutgers, and that course would be a discipline-based writing course. So really, that's a nod to the fact that people write differently in different areas. So scientists write differently than philosophers. So what you'll want to do is choose a course that's going to help you learn more about how to craft writing in your chosen field. We have a number of great courses in things like writing in business or grant writing, science and technical writing, and one of those courses would satisfy the WCD, or the second part of the writing and communication. Quantitative and formal reasoning, as you'd expect, is math-based. So any of our majors that require that you take courses on a calculus frame, where you have to take pre-calc or calculus, those courses are going to satisfy courses in this area. So taking pre-calculus and then calculus would satisfy the 2 courses in the quantitative. Taking calculus or pre-calc and then statistics would satisfy this. So a number of you will find that your major already has courses that are going to satisfy in the quantitative area. Now, if your major doesn't require specific quantitative courses, what you will find is that Rutgers offers a wide range of courses in computers, in data analysis, in finance, personal finance, that are really going to help you think about how to understand more about quantitative issues and understand more about kind of mathematical and formal reasoning. So you'll want to talk with your advisor about good choices for that area. And that's the QQ and QR areas. So that was the full set of the core. That's 13 total courses right there. But I'd like to mention at least 2 areas where you're likely to discover overlaps. The first one is fairly common. A lot of times our majors require courses that are going to naturally fulfill areas of the core. So in taking courses towards your major, you're going to find that you've satisfied certain areas of the core automatically. So in the case here of environmental and business economics majors, if you're interested in that area, what you're going to find is that in completing the major, you've completed 5 different areas of the core. You've automatically completed the writing and communication by taking expository writing and then taking the writing for business course that's required. You're going to have finished SCL, or social analysis, with the economics courses that are required, and both quantitatives, because you're required to do a calculus and a statistics-based course. So a number of you will find that there's just a natural set of courses that will overlap with your major, thus reducing the 13 courses. In this case, reducing that to 8 courses that are required. The other area that you'll find natural overlaps is that some courses have been certified for multiple core goals. So some courses, like for instance, Molecules of Life, that course would satisfy the natural science and biology, but it's also been certified to focus on a contemporary challenges issue. So that's an Our Common Futures course. So if you chose that course, you would receive the 3 credits for the course in finishing it, but it would satisfy 2 different areas. So it would complete one of your contemporary challenges and one of your natural sciences, again, reducing the number of courses that you need to take for core. At this stage, we don't want you to be too worried about reducing those courses, but we do want you to think about how your core interests will fit into your major and your minor and your overall educational plans. Again, this is a big overview for all that you need to do by the time you graduate. We don't want you to be concerned about having to get all of it done immediately, but we do want you to have a good sense of it. Any questions about the core, make sure you're following up with your first-year advisor and asking us questions so that you fully understand what we're asking you to complete to receive your Rutgers degree. Thank you.